If you want the nutrition facts when you're at a restaurant, what you're gonna have to do is go online, look at their menu online, and then that's where you'll be able to get that information. And so that's one of the things that I would have to do when I would go out and eat with my friends, is that either I would prepare the night before I was gonna go out, and so by the time that I got there, I already knew what I was going to eat. And if that information wasn't available, then what I would do is that I would just stick to the basics, was try to stick to grilled chicken, eat some veggies, and then some carbs, some rice, and then stay away from fried foods. So that's one of the ways that you can do it, just to kind of give you an idea of what you're eating. Just stick to the basics, eat clean, stay away from fried foods. But if you're trying to be a little bit more dead on, then that's what I would do, is that I would look it up either the night before or look it up before I place my order at the restaurant. And if all else failed, then I would just go in there and just have some grilled chicken breast, and that's it. I know that it sounds plain Jane, which it is. It wasn't anything amazing. But when you're trying to make progress at the gym, it's something that you have to do. I know that it's not the most exciting thing to do, and it's not the most fun, it's not the most amazing. You're trying to go out and enjoy time with your friends. But if that's something that you want to do, then you just have to prepare the night before, or eat some grilled chicken and still spend some time with your friends. It's not going to be perfect. That's something that we have to do when we're living the gym life, is that we have to make these sacrifices, because we're not going to be able to go out every single day and enjoy the food that we want to enjoy. We're not going to be able to go out and have the drinks that we want to have. And I'm not talking about alcoholic beverages. Some of y'all guys and girls might be into that, and y'all might still be able to hit your macronutrients for that day, but it's not something that I would do. And there are ways that you can do that and still enjoy drinking if that's your preference, but that's not something that I do. And so I think that that's all for today's video, because I'm having a really hard time making it today. I don't know what it is. I think that I'm trying to slow down and focus a little bit more on what I'm trying to say and not rush into it. And I'm practicing that method once again, because it's something that I haven't been doing in a while. I've just been freestyling it and rushing it and talking the way that I usually talk. But I remember that part of me, the reason that I started making these videos, is because I wanted to get better at articulating my words and making these videos without being stuck in my head. And so it feels different because it's not who I am at the time. But you got to remember that when you first start off doing these things, it's not going to be who you are, because you're practicing. You're putting in the reps, you're putting in the time, you're putting in the effort into becoming who you want to be. It's just like going to the gym. When you first start off going to the gym, you're not going to be a natural at it. You're not going to like being at the gym, but it's something that you want to do. And after a while, especially once you see the gains, and you know that it's possible, that's it. That's a wrap. You're hooked. You're hooked. But for the most part, when you start off, it's not going to be who you are. You're not going to like it. It's going to hurt. It's going to suck. Your friends are going to want to come with you, and they might do it for a little bit, but then they're going to struggle and they're going to see that it sucks and they're not going to like it because it hurts. But once you see those gains, that's it. That's when you're hooked. That's when you know that it's worth it. That's when you know that it's possible. That's when you know that if you continue doing what you're doing, that you can continue to grow and keep on making that progress and keep getting those gains. And it all really just depends on how big you want to get, how much you want to eat, how deep into it you want to get, because not everybody is going to want to do the exact same thing. Some people are in there for powerlifting, calisthenics. There's different CrossFit. Some people are just in there for cardio. Some people are in there just lifting. It depends on what you want to do. There's different things that you can do at the gym. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to go in there and lift. I go in there and I know there's people in there that just focus primarily on just calisthenics. Some people just go in there just for cardio. But anyways, that's all for today's video, because I'm almost home. So with that being said, I'll talk to y'all in the next one. As always, stay consistent, stay focused, stay disciplined, stay locked in, and I'll talk to y'all in the next one.